Tax Tips Tuesday on 105.9 The Region.
Okay, with tax season just around the corner, KPMG is here every Tuesday with Tax Tips Tuesday. To help us get started is KPMG in Canada's tax partner. Our good friend Deol is back. Welcome back to 105.9 The Region, Del. How are you?
Doing well, Jim. How about you?
Oh, good. Now, you're here today to tell us about what to do if you disagree with how CRA assesses your corporation's tax return or you can't pay the taxes. I think a lot of people don't even know you can do something about disagreeing with the CRA.
Yes, that's probably true. But you do have the right to dispute the CRA's assessment of your corporation's income tax return. But it can be a lengthy process. To do this, you'll need to file a notice of objection within 90 days of the date of the notice of assessment or reassessment, in which you clearly explain what you're objecting to and why, and make sure you include all relevant facts and supporting documentation. To file the objection, you have to complete Form T400A and mail or fax it to the Chief of Appeals at your Appeals Intake Center, which you can look up on the CRA website. Or you can also file an objection online through your representative or by delivering it in person to a tax services office or tax center.
Okay, so that's what you can do if you disagree with the CRA. Is there any way you can get out of paying CRA?
Well, you might be surprised to find out that depending on the circumstances, yes, this may be possible for at least part of what you owe. If you owe CRA penalties or interest, you may be able to use what's called the taxpayer relief program if certain situations prevent you from being able to pay. The circumstances, which you can read in more detail on the CRA website, can include financial hardship, extraordinary situations such as a natural disaster or severe illness, or even actions by the CRA, such as processing delays or providing you with improper information. But the minister has discretion when granting relief. So if you have a situation that isn't listed, it might still be worth applying.
I take it if there is a form for this?
Yes. As always, there's a form for this. We recommend you use Form RC 4288. It's called a Request for Taxpayer Relief, Cancel or Waive Penalties and Interest.
Is there a time limit?
Yes, you have 10 years from the end of the calendar year in which the tax year or fiscal period at issue has ended.
So that's relief for interest and penalties. What if you just don't have the money to pay your taxes?
In this case, you can work with CRA to set up a payment plan. You must call CRA to set up the plan, and you must make your first payment to officially start the plan. CRA can review the plan from time to time, and if you don't keep up with your payments, they might take legal action to collect.
Dal, as always, thank you so much for the tax tips. You and your team have done great work, really educating and informing us. If you missed this week's or last week's Tax Tips Tuesday, go to our Twitter feed at 105.9 The Region, or as always, kpmg.ca.
Tax Tips Tuesday with KPMG in Canada on 105.9 The Region.